Hi there, I'm Arby Kelly. Welcome to the Communication Club. Today we're talking about confidence, specifically a body language cue that you can use to show more confidence. And some studies suggest they even make you feel more confident. Now those studies haven't been conclusive, but the anecdotal evidence is pretty strong. And this is something, as always, you want to try it for yourself. If you don't like it, you're probably doing it wrong. And I'm here to help you with that. Anyway, so this week, feeling more confident, what you want to notice is that people who feel really confident, they end up taking up more space. Now you can see this if you watch almost any video showing people winning or losing a race. The winners typically take up more space, and even as they're like panting after the end of a really long race, they will stand usually like this. They're taking up more space, they're spreading out. Whereas the losers, even though they work just as hard, they will stand usually hunched over like this as they breathe. And so there's a definite distinction in the body language of pride and the body language of defeat. And you're using that distinction in your body language every second of the day. You are using your space and your posing to tell people if you're a winner or a loser. And you want to make sure you're telling people you're a winner. Now, I'm not suggesting that you walk into a meeting like, "Hello, I'm Arby Kelly, I'm here to help." Because that's a bit too much. That's not going to work out well for you. But on the same token, I don't want you to be standing around hunched over, shrinking down, because this says, "I'm a loser, I'm a wimp, I'm not worth anything, leave me alone." And there's a feedback loop between your body language and your emotions, where when you take more confident stances, when you make certain facial expressions, you feel that emotion more strongly. And so you want to make sure, if you want to feel confident, you use confident body language. And that means spreading out, taking a wide stance with your legs. That means keeping your elbows away from your body. Let me show you that here. So, for example, instead of keeping your arms pressed close to your sides, spread out. You don't have to have hands on your hips, but you can have them resting on your thigh, resting on an armrest, resting on the desk in front of you, resting on the chair next to you. Any of those options to keep your elbows from touching your sides. Always include a little bit of distance so people can see you are confidently claiming your space. Does that make sense? Now this also applies to your accessories. So for example, I've got a list of all the things I'm planning to share with you, but you are going to, instead of standing with your stuff hunched over close to you and shrinking down, you are going to use your stuff to claim your space. Yeah, you're going to put it in front of you. You're going to put it off to the side. You're going to put it on the ground next to you or on the chair next to you instead of keeping it tucked in close because you don't want to inconvenience anyone. Now, one place where it's really funny to see this play out, this idea of using objects to claim your space, which I think is hilarious. If you look for videos of President Donald Trump sitting at a desk in the office, almost any video I've seen of him, he will do this thing where he's sitting at the desk and there are objects in front of him and he will push the objects away to take up more space. And he'll push them away 2 or 3 times. And I think it's hilarious. It always makes me laugh. Because what's going on here is he is saying, nope, my space is bigger than this. Nope, I'm a winner. My space is bigger than this. And he's using those objects around him to mark the boundary of his territory. And he takes up a lot of territory. Now, you don't need to go to that extreme, but you do need to confidently claim your space. So if you think of this in chairs, for example, I'm sitting in a chair. Let's see. You never want to, and this is actually irrelevant to your weight. If you are overweight, it doesn't matter. You should not shrink down. You should confidently take your space. But imagine a chair that you are comfortably sitting in. So I'm in a chair that I fill up the chair, right? You've got the chair on both sides of me. So I want to confidently claim my space. I don't want to be trying to shrink down and take up less than my chair. I want to be taking up my full chair, a chair and a half, even up to 2 chairs. All right, 2 chairs would probably be the limit. But you are reaching out to claim your space. You don't want to be one of those douchebags who's spreading out, taking up 2 or 3 chairs, lounging, stealing everybody's seats. That's not going to go over well. But confidently claim 1 to 2 chairs. So you feel like you're worth it, and you're showing the people around you you're worth it. And that's how you feel like a winner, and that's how you feel your confidence. All right, try that. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you next week.